Remember how some random dude who lives in the Bronx posted a simple meme video about Nancy Pelosi that went viral, and then the Daily Beast doxed him, revealing his name, his history, his criminal record, and the neighborhood he lives in? I remember that. Remember then, basically like a day later, Bette Midler shared a fake quote from Donald Trump that has been going around forever that Trump never said in order to smear him. And then instead of apologizing, she kind of apologized, but then she misquotes Trump again, and the media didn't care? I wonder why. It's a really, really fun story, in fact. Bette Midler shares fake Trump meme, gets roasted. Her non-apology apology includes more fake news. But where's the Daily Beast? Where's CNN? Anderson Cooper called on a senior vice president, I believe, at Facebook, asking why they wouldn't take action to remove this fake video because it made Nancy Pelosi look bad. How many videos of Trump have been circulating that make him look bad, that are edited, that are misleading? What about Bette Midler? No one seems to care. She's actually a celebrity too. She has way more reach than some forklift operator in the Bronx. I kid you not. The guy he's even denying making the video. Apparently, it's a complicated story, but the dude who got doxxed said he just shared it. He's not even the one who made it, but it went viral, so they blame him. I'd love to see them publish everything about Bette Midler. Now, look, I get it. We know who Bette Midler is. She put her name on it when she posted it. They're not going to dig up her history or anything, and she's a public figure. We know a lot about her. But where's the outrage? Why does the media care that she did this? So let's read the story. I don't want to ramble before we get started. But go to timcast.com/donate if you want to support my work. There's a bunch of ways to donate, but the most important thing you can do to help the channel is like the video and comment, share, and subscribe, because engagement tells YouTube this is a good video. So let's read. Actress and vocal, from the Daily Wire. Actress and vocal Trump hater Bette Midler offered a quasi-apology after she was ripped online for sharing a widely debunked meme of President Donald Trump. With her 1.6 million Twitter followers offering her non-apology apology, the actress suggested it was Trump's fault that she shared the fake meme because he lies so much. She also spread another lie about Trump in the process of her, quote, apology. Midler posted a fabricated quote from Trump, allegedly calling Republicans the dumbest group of voters in the country. This tweet is propaganda from Bette Midler. It was made to make Trump look bad. It was designed, as to the best of my understanding, to hurt Donald Trump in the election so that people would feel like they're being taken advantage of. This is what Bette Midler said. He certainly knew his crowd. And many of you, you're probably familiar with this fake quote that reads, "If I were to run, I'd run as a Republican. They're the dumbest group of voters in the country. They believe anything on Fox News. I could lie and they'd still eat it up. I bet my numbers would be terrific." Donald Trump, People Magazine, 1998. Very clearly fake. The first time I saw this, I laughed and said, that's fake. Trump has been a master of the media for a long time. Now look, he gets slammed in the media left and right, for sure. But before Trump started running, he played the media like a fiddle, and he used the media to his advantage to win. In what world would Trump say something so dumb and so brazen? I really doubt it. You don't have to imagine that Trump is a 4D chess playing genius to think that he has some understanding of how the media operates. And so I'm going to do this. I'm pulling up Snopes on purpose. Did Donald Trump say Republicans are the dumbest group of voters? False. Of course he didn't. They say, and here's the image. What they do is, it's really, really clever, and it's not unique to just the left. You make a fake image, you print it out, take a photo of it, and that way it looks like it comes from some kind of publication. The above reproduced image and quote attributed to Donald Trump began appearing in our inbox in mid-October 2015. The format is easily recognizable as one wherein questionable or offensive words are attributed to the individual pictured. And in this case, image claims that Donald Trump made the following statement. Now, so they say it came up around 2015. But the reason, in my opinion, I don't know exactly where it originated from, maybe they talk about it, was specifically to hurt him because he's running for president for 2016. So that was the plan. Amanda Prestigiacomo, I hope I pronounced your name right, tweeted out, here's Bette Midler's now deleted tweet featuring a debunked meme about Trump. I'd love to see the media write a story about the danger to discourse when celebrities do this. Because Bette Midler, she kind of apologizes saying, oop, I fact checked it, it's not real, but then lies about Trump again. How many fake quotes about Trump have been floating around? There's a lot of hoaxes about things Trump has said. So the story goes that in 1998, interview with People magazine, Donald Trump said he was considering running. He then, the quote in question. Midler published the fake meme with the caption, "He certainly knew his crowd." The tweet went viral, racking up more than 27,000 likes and duping allegedly legitimate journalists before the actress deleted it. As highlighted by the rap reporter John Levine, former Gizmodo chief and Columbia Journalism School professor Raju Narasetti captioned Midler's debunked tweet with "Dumb and Dumber GOP." He too has since deleted his tweet. So here's the thing. Nancy Pelosi video surfaces. All the journalists run around waving their arms in the air, hooting and hollering. Anderson Cooper, prime time, CNN, talking to a Facebook VP saying, "Why? How dare you allow this?" Then they dox the guy who allegedly posted it, publishing his picture, his job, his past history, his criminal history, effectively causing this guy some real trauma and stress. I mean, man, being thrust. I'm sure he's getting tons of flack now from people he's known. It's putting his life at risk because there are crazy people out there. There's no reason to make this guy a public figure for sharing a meme. But then we see stories like this. Bette Midler posts fake news, easily debunked, really old, and a Columbia journalism professor isn't outraged. In fact, he shares it and piles on. What did we see like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago? Ian Bremmer, a columnist from Time, published an overtly fake quote from Trump, and all of these journalists piled on sharing it without fact-checking. Where's the outrage? This is why journalism is dead. When Anderson Cooper is playing the BS game, just total nonsense news, we're done. Because look, I've liked Anderson Cooper. I think he does a good job for a long time, but now he's fallen into the pit. So there you go. I'm not saying Anderson Cooper is the greatest of all or anything kind of special, but he is like a long-standing news figure. And and to his credit, when the Mueller report came out, Cooper was reasonable. He said, shouldn't Democrats be happy that we now know Trump isn't an asset of the Russian government? Instead, so that was good. And we see all these other journalists and Democrats angry that the Mueller report exonerated Trump in terms of collusion for the most part. I don't want to, play some stupid semantic game. But what do we see here? Well, nobody cares when they do it. It's literally how it is. Rules for thee, but not for me. Double standards galore. I apologize. This quote turns out to be a fake from way back 1516. Don't know how I missed it, but it sounds so much like him that I believed it was true. Think about that. It sounds so much like him that you believed it was true. Maybe other things you've heard about him are untrue as well. One of the most frustrating things for me is that, believe it or not, I believe there's people on the left and the right who don't understand this. There are actually liberal type individuals who aren't stupid and don't parrot trash. There are certainly people on the left and the right who are stupid and parrot trash. But people who like Trump, follow him, and for the most part, know what he's talking about. I talk to these people and say, okay, explain to me your point of view. I understand it. Let's talk about the nasty Meghan Markle quote. Trump supporters saying Trump didn't call her nasty. Liberals are saying, look at the video. He literally says, I didn't know she was nasty. That's him calling her nasty. One screen, two movies. I think what Scott Adams said, it's like one movie, but one screen, but two different movies. So the Republicans and the Trump supporters are like, he's referring to her comments. She was being nasty with those comments, not her personally, because he goes on to say some good things about her. The left is saying, no, it doesn't matter. He said it. Right? And so therein lies the issue. I try to understand the perspective on both and explain it. But I tell you what, when I try to explain it to some of these people on the left, they're just not having it because they know. They've heard the quotes from Trump. They know for a fact this fake news is real news. Well, one of the problems is when someone publishes fake news about Nancy Pelosi, the media rushes to her defense. When someone publishes fake news about Trump, nobody bats an eye. And what does Bette Midler do when she doubles down? An hour later, the actress captioned a tweet regarding Trump's low approval rating in the UK. This, however, is real. Suck it up, Trumpsters, she wrote ever so contrite. And it's a projection someone blasted on, I believe it looks like Parliament in the UK. I'm not entirely sure. UK approval ratings, Obama 72, Trump 21. I will add, I don't know if Americans care what, UK citizens don't like Trump, whatever. Yes, one must always check quotes, she followed up. That should take up, maybe 23 to 24 hours a day because there are so many lies, most of them generated by Trump himself, that the task of separating the truth from the lies is impossible, which is just how he likes it. So I will stress, A lot of the times they claim Trump is lying, it's misinformation. I will not sit here and defend Trump when he says things that aren't true, but they're assuming intent. If we're going to actually do journalism, which is basically like non-existent today, we could say this. Trump's statement was incorrect. That's it. A lie is intent. Misinformation is being wrong. There are certain instances where Trump has absolutely lied. Remember that video clip where it zoomed in, it was cropped from ABC, where Trump poured fish food into the pond? And the media ran wild saying, oh my God, Trump just throwing the food in, oh geez. Turns out the video was edited. And what actually happened was that, I believe it was Shinzo Abe, the president or prime minister of Japan, dumped the food in, so Trump went, okay, and followed suit. He was doing what, seemed to be culturally or traditionally correct. But the media edited it to make it seem like Trump was just like throwing food in. Where was the rampage? Where was the media shrieking about fake news? You got a partisan press in this country. So no, Jim Acosta, I'm not going to defend your, you guys when you grandstand and publish lies and attack, go after Facebook over a meme. But Bette Midler doubled down. I have to say, it sounded so much like all Mexicans are, you know where this one's going. And I'm the greatest president that I bought it. Things Trump never said. She's implying that Trump called all Mexicans rapists. He never said that. He was referring specifically to some criminals and some criminals who were coming into the southern border. But basically, you know what? I'll just wrap it up there. I don't want to prattle on too much. You get the point. The media will run and bend over backwards to protect Democrats. Isn't that funny and weird? I gotta say, man, it's really impressive then that the Republicans have been able to be as successful as they have with such a hostile press. But we'll leave it there. Stick around. More segments to come. Next one will be at 4 p.m. on my main channel, youtube.com/Timcast. Stick around. For those listening on the podcast, it will begin shortly.